Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Encinitas. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, May 12th. You'll be interested to know, 100 years ago, today, in 1926, Roald Amundsen and Umberto Nobile completed a daring first flight over the North Pole in a dirigible, navigating icy skies and proving polar air travel was possible. Their successful airship expedition marked a major technological milestone, expanding human reach into polar regions and inspiring further exploration and aeronautical innovation. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Tuesday in Encinitas. This morning it's looking clean with waves around 2 to 4 feet. Conditions will start to shift to fair around 9 a.m. before becoming choppy by 10 a.m. and staying that way through the afternoon. Winds will be onshore, picking up to 8 miles per hour by 10 a.m. and staying steady through the day. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with a 4-foot high tide, when the south-southwest swell is 2 feet at 15 seconds, and the onshore wind is 1 mile per hour. The first high tide on Tuesday will be 3.5 feet just before 6:30 a.m., followed by a half-foot low tide at 12:30. The nearshore buoy at Beacons reads 67 degrees for the water temperature. Wednesday offers clean conditions with 3+ foot waves early, transitioning to fair conditions by midday. Thursday sees a slight drop to 2 to 3 feet, remaining clean in the morning before shifting to fair conditions later. Friday builds back to 3 to 5 feet, maintaining fair conditions but turning choppy in the afternoon, with cleaner faces returning in the evening. This morning, it's mostly cloudy and it feels like 65 degrees with no wind. The sunset will take place at 7:41 and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:51. It looks like we're in for a mostly cloudy day with a high near 66 and a light southwest breeze around 8 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 68. Tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies with a low around 59 and calm winds around 4 miles per hour. Looking ahead in the weather. Wednesday through Saturday will be partly sunny to mostly sunny with highs rising from near 65 on Wednesday to near 68 by Saturday and a light southwest wind near 10 miles per hour on Wednesday. Nights stay mild with lows around 58 to 57 through the period. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, is redevelopment finally coming to San Diego Civic Center? Golden Hall, the 62-year-old indoor arena in the heart of San Diego's Civic Center, could soon be redeveloped by the San Diego Community College District, thanks to an agreement signed on Monday. Mayor Todd Gloria joined San Diego Community College District Chancellor Gregory to sign a memorandum of understanding to evaluate a possible redevelopment of the site. Gloria emphasized, this is about putting a major civic site to better use for San Diegans, pointing out the opportunity to transform Golden Hall into an educational and cultural campus. Now on to sports. Trading card market sales reached record highs in April, driven by Cooper Flag and Pokemon. A pair of 7-figure private sales and a new all-time high for grading activity highlighted another impressive month for the trading card market. Sales tracker card ladder recorded more than $616 million in online secondary market sales for the industry, marking the highest single month recorded by the tool since its reporting began in 2024. April's total is the fourth consecutive record month recorded by Card Ladder. Trading card grading also reached an all-time high in April, with more than 3.1 million cards graded by third-party authenticators. In local sports, the Padres are riding a 2-game winning streak after taking back-to-back games from St. Louis over the weekend. Nick Castellanos went deep in Sunday's 3-2 victory, while Saturday's 4-2 win featured solid pitching from Randy Vasquez and timely hitting throughout the lineup. San Diego is now 24-16, sitting solid in the division race heading into a pivotal road trip to Milwaukee. Matt Waldron takes the mound this afternoon against the Brewers at American Family Field, facing Brandon Sproat. First pitch is at 4:40. The Padres have shown they can bounce back after stretches of inconsistency. This is the kind of series that could define their May. Meanwhile, San Diego SC heads home to Snapdragon Stadium tomorrow night to host Austin FC at 6:30. The club drew 1-1 with Seattle on Saturday, with Marcus Ingvartsen scoring a nice team goal in the first half. San Diego sits at 13 points through 12 matches with a 3-4-5 record, winless in their last 5 though picking up points in back-to-back matches. The squad's dealing with injury issues. Jep Turskov is likely out until after the World Cup, but a midweek home game could provide momentum as they look to climb out of the bottom of the NLS standings. In top news, the world's highest-flying repo men are collecting Spirit Airlines jets. The company's collapse has triggered a mission to retrieve dozens of planes and deposit them in Arizona boneyards. The first call came to Bob Allen's phone at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on a Friday, instructing him to get the repo men ready. While Spirit Airlines was still operating, aircraft leasing firms were anxious to reclaim their bright yellow jets as Spirit barreled toward liquidation. Allen stated he had 6 hours to find 20 pilots. Nomadic Aviation Group quickly assembled a roster of pilots, most of whom had worked for Spirit, creating a WhatsApp group that swelled to 40 pilots. One pilot, who had just landed, asked, "Can I fly in shorts?" Giordano replied, "Not a problem," adding that they generally wear khakis and polos, but must adapt as needed. In business news, El Salvador's Bitcoin-loving president has allegedly frozen assets of local news outlet El Faro. The outlet has reported that assets tied to 2 of its shareholders, including bank accounts and property, have been frozen. El Faro maintains that President Nayib Bukele ordered this action as retaliation for its investigations into corruption within his administration. This alleged move is ironic, as Bukele has positioned himself as one of Bitcoin's most vocal advocates. Freezing bank accounts contradicts the cypherpunk philosophy that underpins the financial technology. Director Carlos Data called the measures political rather than fiscal, accusing the government of trying to silence critical voices. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged at about $81,000. Ethereum is down 1% to about 2,000. And XRP is up 1% to $1.46. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them sunny morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. There is a reason your allergies are awful this year, and they are going to get worse. New types of pollen, and more of it, are in the air this spring season thanks to climate change. Climate change is making your allergies worse by creating longer and more intense pollen seasons, according to research from scientists and physicians. Paul Beggs, an environmental health scientist, states, "We know that climate change is leading to greater amounts of pollen in the atmosphere." AccuWeather's 2026 United States allergy forecast predicts more high pollen days this year, driven by storms and temperature swings. Brett Anderson, a climate expert, adds, "The seasonal allergy season in America is expanding." And in entertainment news, Aaron Paul has joined the cast of Fallout Season 3. Details about his role are kept under wraps, while Annabelle O'Hagan and Dave Register have been promoted to series regulars on the Amazon Prime Video science fiction drama. The casting marks a reunion between Paul and executive producers Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy, who cast the Breaking Bad star in the final season of their show Westworld. Created by Graham Wagner and Geneva Robertson Dworet, Fallout is based on the post-apocalyptic video game franchise. It takes place 200 years after a nuclear holocaust, when sheltered vault dwellers return to a violent wasteland. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the Norwegian explorer and scientist, Fridtjof Nansen. And he said, "The difficult is what takes a little time. The impossible is what takes a little longer." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Encinitas.